Welcome to Lesson 3 on prayer and manifestation. This is going to be a lesson on the energetics of the mind. We are going to discuss how thoughts work and operate metaphysically. We are going to discuss the all-encompassing mind, which is divine mind or the mind of the universe. Then we are going to go on a smaller level to the collective mind, which is going to be the mental energies of the masses over time. And then we are going to an individual level, the personal mind, the expression of your own individualized mind. So to get started, the universal mind or divine mind is completely all-knowing, aware of anything that has happened, is happening now, is to happen in the future. The names for universal mind depend on the preference of the individual, anywhere from supreme intelligence to spirit to source to God and an infinite number more. And also, too, knowing that you have access to the universal mind, not just knowing the name to call it, but knowing that you have access to it as well. You are able to channel the power of universal mind within your own individualized mental expression. And we'll get more to that later. And then knowing that universal mind is where creative energy comes from. It's how anything is able to manifest before our eyes because of the creative energy of universal mind. So how I stated in the first lesson with the law of attraction, whenever you send a signal out, you are sending it to the universal mind. You are asking for it from the universal mind. So you can ask for creativity or you can ask for detriment. So just being aware of the part that the universal mind plays in your daily life. And then moving on to the collective conscience. Collective consciousness is, if you were to take all of the people, all of the minds that exist now, then, and tomorrow, and all their thought energy and whatever they're thinking and whatever energy they're experiencing, that is going to be the collective consciousness. So because energy, as you learn in science, cannot be created nor destroyed, it can be reused, recycled, and transmuted into something else. So the thoughts of the masses over the history of time are essentially floating there for you to take hold of or to allow to blow by you like the wind. And a brief discussion into the Akashic Records, that is going to be essentially a database of any thought, word that has occurred over the entire history of time. So just being aware that your thoughts in your head are not always your own. You may be tuning into a frequency of someone else. You may be tuning into a frequency within history or a frequency within the future. So just being aware that, yes, the thought may be heard in your own voice, in your own head, but it may not be yours. And we'll get to more on the specifics of your personal part in just a few moments. And also to, just sorting through things. It starts with sorting through the energy that is yours and the energy that is other people's, whether it be your parents, whether it be your friends, your family, your peers, whoever it is that's in your life. Is that your voice or is that their voice? And then also knowing that depression and anxiety are definitely in the collective. So if you hear someone who is just going on about how things aren't fair, or how the struggle is real, or how, you have to work hard and hope that you get somewhere, that is something that has been pumped into the collective, and that'll give you anxiety. That will make you depressed about your life if you're not living on a level of what you see out there in the collective. So just knowing that you don't have to tune into the worries of the masses. You're able to live in your own safe space and create boundaries where you feel empowered every moment of the day. Now moving on to your personal mind. Your personal mind is going to be your own individualized expression of universal mind. When anything is created, it is because universal mind is creating another expression of itself. And in this expression, here we are, multiple expressions later. And if you are not careful with your mind, or if you're not even aware of this, you can accumulate many, many, many energetic or unseen cords with other people, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So in that, knowing that, as I said earlier, some thoughts may not be your own. It may be an energetic attachment to someone else where you're not even aware of it, but you're experiencing that connection to them rather than your own experience of what you're going through. So knowing that, and knowing as well the voices within your head. So once you're able to, detach from the connections with others, not saying you have to cut them off completely, but just energetically taking a bath, let's say. From there, you're able to really decipher between your true identity and then the ego voice, knowing between the truth of who you are, who is meant to be abundant, powerful, full of health, full of confidence, here to shine a light to the world, or the ego voice, which is not going to be supportive, is going to want you to stay small, etc. And we will go on in the next lesson and break those down even more. Also, too, being aware of guarding your mind. If there is a thought, as we've stated before, if there is a thought that comes in, neutralizing that thought, not allowing it to fester and then go into your subconscious, and then now here it is, a deeper part of you, but really guarding it and knowing that you deserve the best this life has to offer. You deserve to have happiness, to have peace, to have joy, to feel successful in what you do, because you are an individualized expression of universal mind. Also, too, taking the bull by the horns, as they say, being proactive with your thoughts. If you are feeling yourself going on a downward spiral, what can you do to get yourself back up? What can you do to raise the vibrations and really allow yourself to vibrate on a frequency deserving of yourself, deserving of your true self? Not your ego identity, but your true self. And knowing in the choice of who you're going to be moment by moment, you are calibrating yourself to where you are able to feel, not just say the words, but feel the confidence behind the words, feel the confidence behind your true identity, your true self. And knowing that you have access to tools, the tool of metaphysical or affirmative prayer, the tool of meditation. You have those tools to recalibrate your mind to a level that is going to be beneficial for you. Meditation for anything, literally anything. If there's a frequency you need to tune into, you can tune into it with meditation. It is going to be the all-encompassing tool that will provide you with calm amidst or after the storm. And really just allowing yourself to know that you can take time to meditate. And in meditation, not just clearing your mind, but allowing yourself to attune to the frequency of supreme intelligence, of divine mind, universal mind. And allowing yourself to know that this is a time for you to be recalibrated to the frequency that you are meant to vibrate at. Now we're going to talk about manifestation. So in order to manifest something on a simple level, on an introductory level, you have to take it from being a simple thought to becoming an actualized expression. So from thought to actualized expression, it is going to take you focusing and you truly believing and seeing and experiencing what it is that you want to manifest, and doing that, calling it to you via the laws of attraction, summoning it to you, thinking about it, putting pictures of it. The power of vision boards is that you're able to see something consciously, subconsciously, and you are able to draw it to you in the physical reality. So knowing that, yes, you are going to need to have it in your mind, and not just have it in your mind, but you are going to have your mind, you're going to have your mind on a level that vibrates in cooperation with what it is that you want to manifest. So a person, for example, may say, I really want a new car. I want to manifest a new car. And they may also, in their actions, in their vibrations, not really want to do anything or be creative to any ideas on how to manifest this car. They just want the car, but they're not doing anything to back it up. They aren't going to be able to vibrate on the frequency of said car because they're not high enough on the vibration. They're not vibrating in a way that agrees with what they're asking for. They're actually contradicting it and pushing it away. So just knowing that manifestation is going to be in the power of your thoughts, and the power of your words, and the power of your actions. So manifestation will work for you, and it will work abundantly for you. Just know that you're going to have to pay attention to the detail. And you're going to have to be mindful and be aware and active in all of the things that support your powers of manifestation. So let's go ahead and discuss the metaphysics behind the act, behind specific acts. So how we just stated, the law of attraction is going to be what manifests. Whatever it is that you're calling out and drawing towards you every moment, that's what's going to manifest for you. And just knowing that whatever frequency you're on, you can always shift the frequency to be more beneficial for you and what it is that you want, what it is that you need, what it is that you really want to see in your life. Knowing that you can have mind over matter, literally. You can call on your powers of manifestation by meditating and attuning to the frequency of what it is that you want, by visualizing it, by experiencing the feeling of it, and other things that you can do as well in meditation that are really going to allow you to vibrate on that frequency and materialize things from your mind. Let's discuss briefly why prayer works. For example, blessing your food. So not only are you giving thanks for what it is that you have, but you are also attuning whatever it is that you're praying over, whether it be your food, whether it be your mind, whether it be your emotions, whether it be your life. You are attuning it to a specific frequency. In metaphysics, we participate and practice active and affirmative prayer rather than asking and hoping for things and speaking out what is desired, claiming it, and really affirming that it is already on its way to you. So attuning it to a frequency where it is able to benefit you on every level. And then knowing that your brain can change your reality. So by changing your mind, changing your thought patterns, changing whether it be a previous limitation of a way of thinking to an advantage in your way of thinking, just knowing that those shifts will truly change your reality and what you see before your eyes. And I'm going to use this example of the avatar. Imagine this. Your consciousness is currently downloaded into a body, into a life. But like in a video game, you're able to make shifts within the life of the avatar. You're able to align your consciousness and choose what it is that you want. If you want to change the house, want to change the car, want to change the clothes, whatever it is you want to shift or upgrade or evolve, you're able to. And just knowing that all you have to do is align to who you are as a co-creator within this universe. And knowing that it doesn't have to be that hard for you to have fulfillment and happiness in your life, to have what it is you not just need, but what you desire within your life. So just knowing that, and knowing that there is a whole field of study, a whole host of support behind you as you do act in calling upon what it is that you want in your life every day. So let's talk about the takeaways for the day. You have ultimate access to growth and evolution within your life. All you have to do is harness and utilize what you already have access to. And then knowing that you never, ever, 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 ever need to feel less than in any way. You are a manifestation of the all-powerful in human form. Your steps can truly be guided towards success. All you have to do is submit to the divine energy, divine mind of the universe, and allow the universe to lead you down the path that isn't going to be strenuous, isn't going to kill you as you try to claw your way to the top. It's going to be supportive. It's going to be magical. It's going to be a lot less heartache, a lot less headache than you would have going on your own. And know as well that you are not your ego. Your ego is afraid. Your ego is selfish. Your ego just wants to be and stay comfortable. You're not your ego. You want to grow. You want to evolve. You want to help others. You want to serve a purpose. And also, too, the last takeaway is that prayer and meditation are tools to truly align your energy to the frequency that will be the most beneficial for you, the frequency that will help you get things done within your life, the frequency that will help you confidently take leaps of faith within your life. So just knowing that prayer and meditation are tools that you can use and utilize as you go through your journey. So I will say adieu for now, and I will see you in the final lesson where we will discuss reclaiming your mind.